this nation are setting tonight, Boston, Massachusetts. Hi, everyone. Thanks for joining us on 2K Sports. NBA action is coming up. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brent Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David Aldridge. Now we'll look at the starting lineup for the Bronx. We've got Jordan. Ewing is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. Then it's Pippen, and it's Rose in at the 1 spot. And for Boston, Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. Jason Tatum is out there with Hayward, and it's Tice in at the 5. So the Bronx will get the first possession. Jordan finds Rose. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And that's a shot Rose must make consistently. When he's making it rain from there, this team is hard to match up.
Walker's shot is off.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
Here's Ewing. It's hauled in by Brown.
He wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
And the skills of Brown, not just a super athlete, but a tremendous floor general as well.
Now here's Jordan. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Ewing trying to get open. That one doesn't go. Hayward with some nice D. Brown right side. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
And that's where Brown is at his best, a muscular beast who loves finishing strong through the contact.
And for Jaylen Brown, part of the challenge last season, especially with the return of Gordon Hayward, was meeting the high expectations, Greg, in a reduced role.
Competition for minutes, and then early on, he struggled. We all see the potential, but it's really about seizing the moment every time you're on the court.
And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for Boston. Hayward can't hit. It's Pippen on the wing. Guarded by Tatum. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Jordan. Outside Pippen. Clock at 6. Double team on Rose. The pass to Abdul-Jabbar. The Bronx needs to get off a shot here. And another miss by the Bronx. Celtics on offense. Here's Tatum, and Ewing sends it back. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Count that one.
Yeah, this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Now here's Walker. Pass to Hayward. Back to Walker. A floater. Tries again. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And some changes here for the Celtics. Robert Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Jaylen Brown.
And you always know what you're going to get from Walker from the line. He's been a solid, consistent free throw shooter his entire career.
Now here's Durant over Tatum, and it's Durant, that time on the assist by Butler.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Pass to Williams. Back to Walker. Williams is checked in for Boston. Jimmy Ojeleye comes in for Gordon Hayward.
For Boston, Williams. Ojeleye.
There's a minute 47 left to play in the first quarter. And Durant comes to help. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Austin with the ball. Williams passes to Ojeleye. Smart. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Butler deciding where to go with it. Outside, Kukoc. Williams next for two, and the Bronx tacks on two more.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc is the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
Here's Smart, and slam dunk by Smart.
And he wasn't about to do anything that would get him in trouble there.
Nope, up and in with a one-hand finish, the most basic possible. Deflects the pass, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams.
Great energy on the deflection, and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
Boston making a switch here. Cantor's checked in. The Bronx also with a sub. Kerr's checked in. Out of bounds, Boston takes possession.
Yeah, and I think he was surprised to see that pass coming his way and just really reacted too late.
And the Celtics with possession here. Walker dishes to Cantor. It's good.
They are very comfortable running their offense through Walker, and you can see why. Drops a sick dime right there. That pass was right on the money.
Now here's Butler. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Kicks it to Kerr. Outside, Kukoc. Just 5 to shoot. The dish now to Butler. And another miss by the Bronx. Celtics leading by 4. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assurance in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
Pass to Kerr. It's Durant on the wing. Kukoc from outside, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. And so it's Boston, with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. We come back right after this. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Why take jump shots when you can get your points at the rim?
Yeah, that worked wonders for them in the quarter. We'll see what kind of adjustments get made.
Here's Smart. And now brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Celtics, Walker and Smart, the guard. Ogilvy is out there with Williams, and it's Cantor in at the 5, roaming the paint. The Bronx trails by 6. And here's Ewing, still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Durant kicks to Rose. Dishes to White. Shot clock at 6. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Ewing. He's off on that one. And it's Boston the other way. To the paint. Here's Smart. Down it goes. Is their best one. He's now 3 for 4.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
A nice shot by Ewing.
And how about the muscle inside from Ewing? Easily getting to wherever he wants to on that low block.
Here's Smart. Up and in for the basket. Number 4. That makes him 4 for 5 now.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
White against Smart. And Semi Ojeleye picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Boston. Daniel Tice is checked in for Williams. And it's Brown in for Walker. Now here's Rose. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Boston making some changes. Jason Tatum comes in for Enes Kanter. And Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Ogilvy. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Where do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum? Step right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man. Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
Timeout called here, the first for the Bronx. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And the Bronx going with a whole new group out there. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Outside Pippen. Wallace, the pass to Pippen. Wallace dishes to Pippen. Kerr with it. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Just 4 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Boston ball.
And there's the pass to Tice. He dishes it to Brown. Here's the lob to the hoop. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. It's tipped. Tatum with it. And Abdul-Jabbar picks him up defensively. Hayward on the wing. Good, and Smart gets the assist. And the Celtics lead by 15.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Kerr, the pass to Wallace. And here is Williams. Abdul-Jabbar gets double teamed. They can't stop the run with that one. Celtics leading by 15. Tatum drives in.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Timeout called. Bronx.
And coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the thing, you just keep going.
Boston making a switch here. Williams is checked in. Then for the Bronx, Patrick Ewing's checked in for Wallace. Jordan comes in for Williams. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Steve Kerr. And so the ball out of bounds. Jordan touched it last. 1:44 left now here in the second. Smart passes to Williams. Back to Smart. That one misses. Great D that time from Jordan. The Bronx trails by 17. Abdul-Jabbar kicks to Jordan. Passes it to Rose. 1:14 left to play in the first half. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you're talking about one of the most decorated superstars in the history of college basketball, but maybe the most impressive feat. He won 3 national championships, and Kareem has a way of affecting winning.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Smart. Williams trying to break free. Nice shot by Smart. Smart's got 10 points.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Pippen dishes to Rose. Nice ball movement there by the Bronx. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the layup is good.
And don't let the lean physique fool you. Kareem with the strength to finish through contact as well as anybody who's ever played.
Now here's Smart. He's got 10. Brown inside. He's against Jordan. Here's Tice. Offline with his 3. The Bronx trails by 15. Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Abdul-Jabbar misses.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
And Tice gets it to go. And the Celtics lead by 17.
Love how Brown distributes the ball, keeping his eyes up at all times.
Here's Ewing. And another shot. And so it's Boston. Feeling good about their... Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And you know, Marcus Smart has been really making it happen.
And guys, we saw just how tough he can be with the step to the rim. Great job of just attacking that first half.
Yeah, nice job of carving his way to the inside with some ease. Not much resistance out there.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Ewing. Then it's Jordan. Then it's Williams. And it's Pippen in at the small forward. Now here's Williams. Tipped away. And stolen by Tatum. And out of bounds as the Bronx gains possession. The Bronx trails by 17. Right side, Williams shoots over Walker. Here's Abdul-Jabbar, and the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And you just look at the grace, the agility, versatility that Jabbar brings to the center position. He can beat you in so many ways.
Now here's Walker. He's got 5. The shot's good. Walker's got 7 points in the game.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Jordan finds Williams. And a miss there on the triple. Celtics leading by 17. Here's Brown. And that one is off. Great D that time from Jordan. Hayward can hit.
Yeah, they're going to try to search out for somebody that's got a hot hand right now. 1 of 4 to start the half.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
The Bronx shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. Cantor checked in for Boston. Williams comes in for Jason Tatum. And a new group getting ready for the Bronx. Joakim Noah is checked in for Ewing. Kevin Durant comes in for Abdul-Jabbar. Butler is checked in for Jordan. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Williams. Now, here's Cantor. From deep, Walker. It's rebounded by Noah.
Team starts the second half missing 4 of 5 shots. When does the coach possibly call a timeout and reiterate what he talked about at halftime?
And great elevation on that shot from Rose. When his jumper is falling, he becomes a nightmare to defend.
Here's Cantor following the score by Derrick Rose. Poke loose. There's Walker with the 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. He's got 10.
And he's kind of always had that shoot-first mentality for a point guard. And when you can shoot it like Walker, it's not necessarily a bad thing.
Now here's Noah. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Shoots over Cantor, and no good. Trying to use the glass. Here's Hayward, and Hayward with the stuff.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
Now here's Butler. It's Pippen on the wing. Back to Butler. There's the 3. It's hauled in by Brown.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And Greg, when you look at the top perimeter defenders in the game today, how high does Jimmy Butler rank on that list?
Look, he's in the top handful, no doubt about it. Multiple all-defense selections. He is a true two-way terror.
Just 5 on the clock. Here's Walker. That one off the back iron and out. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bronx. They trail by 18. He He gets that one.
Well, KD, an awesome job there, just sharing the rock with his teammates.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team, Greg.
Boston making some changes. Robert Williams is checked in for Enes Kanter. Semi Ojeleye comes in for Williams. And Smart subbed in for Brown. Then for the Bronx, Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Noah. Kukoc comes in for Scottie Pippen. And it's White in for Rose. Now here's Hayward. He's got 5. Elbow shot is on the way. Off the left rim and out. The Bronx trails by 16. Here's Kukoc, and he goes in for the dunk.
And you can see that Butler is the total package. Solid at recognizing when one of his guys is open.
Here's Boston now. Walker the pass to Williams. There's 47 seconds left in the third quarter. Back to Walker. Lets it go from 11, and the jumper falls for him. Walker's got 7 points for the quarter.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
LeBron shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. The free throw dropped for Durant.
It's pretty evident to see that Kevin Durant is driven to be a great player, but it's his love for the game. The passion he has for basketball is something that's just off the charts. I know he's anxious to have another great competitive year in the NBA.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Gordon Hayward. Now here's Walker. 12 points for him. And it's Boston with another.
And kind of par for the course here, right? Coming through with a solid offensive game to help them get this lead.
Now here's Kukoc. Outside Durant from deep three-point range. But he stays with it. Here's White. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Bronx trails by 16. Walker and Smart, the guards. Williams is out there with Daniel Tice. And it's Tatum in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5. Ewing. It's rebounded by Tice. Ewing's got just 1 of 6 shots to fall here. Tatum drives in. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And how about that show of confidence from Tatum? He really excels at playing above the rim and taking that one home.
And that's out of bounds. The Bronx will retain possession. Williams, he's checked in for Rose.
Shooting for Bronx, Jay Williams.
Kukoc for 3. Rebounded by the Celtics. Tice has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Smart. The three-pointer, no good. Kukoc with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Kukoc kicks to Williams. It's up a 3. The Bronx working now with a fresh shot clock. Good.
This can make it so much easier for your teammate when you throw that lead pass that gets to him right on the money, whether that's on the run or in the shooting pocket.
Now here's Walker. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Abdul-Jabbar in the post. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Back to Jordan. Lets it go from deep. That one, no good. Great D that time from Tatum. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Walker. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And I like that they're not settling. Hitting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
timeout called. The Bronx.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
They can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
Some changes for Boston. Gordon Hayward's checked in for Robert Williams. And it's Brown in for Smart. Outside for Jordan. Off target with his three.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
Especially if you're a player that doesn't get a lot of shot attempts. But otherwise, the mindset is, I just got to get the next one to go. And you don't want to put that much pressure on yourself.
6 on the shot clock. The Celtics need to get a shot off. That's a two-pointer from Walker. Bronx grabs the miss. Ewing's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Drains the three-pointer.
Yeah, and they are living and dying from beyond the arc since halftime. It's a different look than what we saw in the first half.
Here's Walker after the Bronx got the three-pointer. Now Tice. Here's Tatum. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You got to avoid fouling Tatum in those situations. He's very clever at getting the defense to kind of bite when he attacks.
Kevin Durant's checked in for the Bronx. Rose comes in for Williams. Outside Rose. He drains the quick shot. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
Chance now to recognize our Jordan player of the game, Kemba Walker.
And he's played this entire game on his front foot, Kevin. I mean, driving the lane, going to the rim with purpose, and getting those points the hard way.
What a connection he has to these fans. They love him here. And the more he has games like this, the deeper that connection gets. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Outside Tatum. Looks for Walker. Gets it to him. And stolen by Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up.
Well, maybe not the highest of flyers, Durant, but because of his reach, it's so easy for him to win above the rim.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Hayward from outside. Michael Jordan grabs the miss. The Bronx trails by 15. Pass to Rose. Shoots. They get it back. And Patrick Ewing with the slam.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
Rose against Walker. And the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. It's rebounded by Tice.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
Walker goes in. Good on the bucket.
They maintain focus all night and along the way put on quite a show.
Yeah, the cool thing is that they look like they're having a blast out there. Everyone on the same page, contributions across the board.
Now Walker following Durant's three-point attempt. And the foul on Derrick Rose. That is his first foul of the game.
Substitution on the court.
Here's Poirier. 6 to shoot. Doesn't go for him. Here's Pippen. And the slam dunk by Pippen.
That's still something that Noah does very well. Seeing the floor, keeping his head up. Got to play with your head on a swivel. Noah does that.
And here's Langford. And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away.